Alright, so we got a battle here against Power to the People. And it starts out with his Gengar versus my Jirachi. And I'm predicting one of those like annoying lead Gengars. And so I just use Iron Head. And it was kind of lucky because I had a 40% chance of him using Counter or Shadow Ball or something. And here I knew he was going to switch. So I switched to my Dugtrio to trap whatever comes in. And here I'm not sure why he did Trick. I'm guessing he thought I would switch into like a special wall, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I used this opportunity to switch back into a Choice Scarfer, and then this way he's still trapped into Trick, and this way I can also set up Stealth Rock. And now comes in his Fire type, and I have to switch out because I'm stuck in Stealth Rock, so I switch it to my Gyarados. It's a new addition to the team, and you'll see how it does. So he uses Nasty Plot, and I'm just going to substitute up. And it turns out to be one of those special ones that pretty much substitute, and then it's Nasty Plot and the Dark Pulse and Flamethrower or Fire Blast, I forgot. Didn't forget, but I'm pretty sure he didn't use it. And yeah, anyway. He uses Dark Pulse, and here I did a damage calculation, and it did like well above the average damage it should have done, but just below the maximum. So it kind of sucks that I had to die, because if I was to live with 1 HP, my Gyarados would have gotten the Leichy boost, and I would have been able to flail whoever comes in next. Because I did Dragon Dance on that move, because I thought I would survive by a few HP. But yeah, that didn't work out. Anyway, I send in my Dugtrio, I finish off the Houndoom, and he sends in Gyarados because I'm using Earthquake. And I send in my Rotom on his substitute, and this guy really likes substitutes. Or girl, I don't know, I can't trust the sprites, because some people just like the girl sprites, which is kind of weird in my opinion, but, you know, to each his own, you know. He uses Stone Edge, and he gets a crit, which, again, sucks a lot. I'm not getting too lucky this game. And he withdrew, and I knew he would withdraw, but he comes in with Hippo on top, and I come in with Jirachi because Jirachi's generally safe, whatever else comes in, unless it's like a Heatran. And I use Ice Punch, predicting him to switch, and in comes Starmie, and I knew Starmie was just going to do the strongest move because he thought I would finish it off, and I just switched into my Celebi, and I knew he would use Hyper Pump instead of switching out again, because he's at such low health, and switching out would require him to switch back in later on and die to Stealth Rock. So I used this opportunity to set up, and here I knew he was going to switch, but I didn't know that he was going to switch to something that was just going to take the Grass Knot as painfully as a Starmie would have. Like, I don't understand why he's switching Gyarados, not like Grass Resist, but who knows. And Gyarados ends up going down. He uses Stone Edge again, I'm pretty sure. After his leftover stuff, yeah, Stone Edge. Luckily, doesn't critical hit me this time, which is good. And I knew he was going to attack, so I set up another Calm Mind, because I knew he has a Gengar, and I know I have to set up a few more Calm Minds before it becomes good. And yeah, he uses Stone Edge again, thankfully not a crit, and then I finish it off. Ideally, I should have recovered here, but you know, he would have had an extra leftover turn, and then maybe an extra substitute setup, who knows. So I know I could survive a Shadow Ball here, so I stay in and use HP, I use Recover, I mean. And I see how much it does, and I figure he has Life Orb, so I'm just gonna Recover again, because it does less than half. And so he uses Shadow Ball again, as predicted, but he gets a critical hit this time, so that's Celebi down, and the Gyarados down, and Rotom weak to stuff that on average shouldn't happen, but you know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. At least Gengar ended up dying, so I switch in Jirachi, and I think he predicted me to have Fire Punch. That's why he switched out, or he was just testing which move I was going to use. So I U-turn out. I was predicting him to use like Swords Dance anyway. And I sent in Dugtrio, and he does Swords Dance, and pretty much I'm just death foddering something. Pretty much Dugtrio already killed somebody, and I figure since it hasn't been in play for such a long time, and since it's already been used once this game, I figured it's not going to be used again this game, so I just got rid of it. And he used extreme speed again, which for some reason, but I missed. So that was kind of lucky and unlucky on my part. Like, he shouldn't have missed the move, but I really shouldn't have missed overheat, because I'm not getting that lucky this game anyway. Anyway, it's his last Pokemon, Hitmontop, and it's my Jirachi, so I'm kind of dreading the bulk up one here. It does just under half, so I know I can take 2 more. In hindsight, I guess I should have used whatchamacallit, Trick, because I would trap him into either Mach Punch or bulk up. But that didn't happen, and I ended up winning and getting a crit, which I guess is kind of lucky. It's actually not lucky, you know, I kind of deserved one after the 3 luck hacks I had previously in the game. Anyway, that was the battle. Good game, and I'll see you guys next time.